Hey guys, this is HBK Grand making another video of the Riven mod challenge series. So today we will be opening a Riven mod which is while clinging onto the wall or while latching you have to kill 17 enemies without taking any damage. So the two most important things to do in this one is having a Loki and an Ignis. It can be done with an Ember, but the problem is if you take even a single damage, everything is back to zero. So the best one in my opinion is a Loki Prime or Loki, whichever one you have, and the Ignis, or any weapon that you find that can kill all the enemies in an instant, or like just take a couple seconds, and it can do like a crowd control type weapon. So in my opinion, Ignis Wraith would be the best one to do this with, and Loki. Now with Loki, what you need is basically just enough duration so you can stay invisible for a long period of time. You can have this mod right here, Firewalker, or any other mod. Like you could see it's not even maxed out yet, and you can see as I've been using it. Also, one thing is important, if with Loki, having the hushed invisibility. This way you're off the radar, so the enemies cannot detect where the bullets are coming from or whatever. So they can't actually attack wherever they hear the noise from. So you kind of like are safe while you're invisible and attacking enemies. Now the two most important abilities for this mission, or like the Riven mod challenge, are the first ability Decoy and the second ability Invisibility. So what you're going to be doing is when you go into the mission, you're going to drop in your first ability, so your Decoy. All the enemies are going to try to clutter on that decoy, so they're gonna massacre the crap out of that boss or like that decoy, and then you basically just like pick them off while you're running it. So let's get down to business. So the mission that we're going to be doing is Annie. It's a survival mission, and then what happens is that it's like a lot easier to do it over here because like the walls are like huge, so you can cling on to them, or if you find any other ones, that's perfectly fine as well. The enemies are only level 20 to 25, but just so everybody knows, the lower the level of enemy, the harder it will be for you to do this Riven mod challenge. So just make sure that you go into like a decent level, so that way like the enemy spawn rates are faster, you can kill them as easy as possible, and there is like a lot of room for wall clinging and wall climbing. So let's get down to that mission and I'll show you guys how it's done. So once you're here, you could pop up like energy plates if you want, because there's going to be like a trick to it. So as you see how many like we already have like so many. So what you're gonna do is like try to start luring them in by using your first ability, and all you gotta do is like just keep using your first ability and they'll just keep popping up. Remember that you can't take any damage, so what you have to do is look for a hotspot where you could find as many as possible. Like look, there's like a lot of them here now, but what I'm gonna do is try to get the energy out again, and then we're gonna go try to lure them in again. So we're gonna try to move towards the next one, but we do need all the enemies coming to us. Keep using your first ability while you're latching onto the wall, so you could kill all these enemies. We got 7 enemies in just one shot right there, so you're gonna just like do that and cling over here, cast your first ability again while they're coming over here, and you're gonna just attack. We got 9 enemies down so far. We're gonna go back in again. Cling again, and we're gonna attack the enemies right there, 12. So try to bring the enemies closer to you, so that way you have a lot of chances to attack them. Make sure you're clinging onto them properly. So that's 14 down. We'll see if we got any more. That's 15. We just need 2 more, and that will be it. You can cling around all the walls just so like that way, like you could, if you could spot some enemies, you could still do this, but you gotta be really careful. So if you don't spot no enemies, it will be a lot difficult. But just make sure you guys are doing it this way, so that way you could find the enemies and then kill them, and voila, we're done. So you could still go around all the other like roads or whatever, like all the walls and whatever. Don't like try to fall. Like if you see like how I am going across, so this is called wall clinging basically. So just make sure like you're doing that, and then you'll be good. Once that is done, you can extract. Go to extraction. Let's see what mod we have opened, and we have got the burst laser mantis Satanok. Okay, so that's like a sentinel weapon. So like it's alright. It's not that good anymore, but it used to be good, but now it's not that good. But if you have like that sentinel mod, you could still use it, and it does have like a multi-shot, a punch through, and damage to corpus. So it's all positives, like not that bad. But in my opinion, it's not one of the most sought after, but it's still okay. So anyhow guys, that is pretty much it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, any comments, you can leave it in the comment section below. I would be happy to answer them. Apart from that, we are trying to get to 2,500 subs so we could apply for the Warframe partnership. So make sure to subscribe and like. We are doing an 8,000 platinum giveaway. 2 weeks have been passed by so far, and like because we're doing it every weekend, so you guys can join us over there as well, and you can win some platinum and prizes. I will share the link for my Twitch as well. It will be in the description below. Apart from that, thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the love. This is HBK Grant signing off. Have a great one, guys. Take it easy.